Did you run a DNA test on the bodies? No. Dr. Doomjazz told me that the server containing the necessary DNA files has been corrupted. Is this true? Yes, Judge. My system's automated backup failed. I checked the one on the moon, and that had corrupted as well. Can we recover the data? The only people that can are on the next island and we're in lockdown. Do you suspect foul play? There's no way to tell. Troubling. Carry on, investigator.
The facts and the truth are
Akiko refused to let Doomjazz examine the bodies. Why? She didn't want to dishonor their sacrifice. This is a break in procedure. They gave their lives in service. Their bodies should not be desecrated by an examination.
Love dies. All that remains are the facts.
I believe she was trying to hide that the blood didn't match. Why?
Paradise feels wrong.
Akiko is in a relationship with Captain Voth, who was stationed at the First Seal last night. Don't you dare say his name. Do not dishonor him with your lies. How do you know this, Love Dies?
Like this.
Crimson testified to it. Miss Acid? I can't divulge my sources, but it's true.
Mine is repulsive.
Relationships between the Grand Marshal and her troops are expressly forbidden. Dr. Doomjazz testified that the Council had found out about her relationships with her troops. You really can't keep anything to yourself if you see a bit of lead, can you?
You've got this wrong.
I'm sorry, Akiko. I never thought you were involved with any of this. I am duty-bound to aid an investigation. Did it work? Did you get laid? Enough. Do not take the sanctity of this Church of Truth. Iceco Army told him that the Council were going to strip her of her authority on the next island. If Akiko knew this, it would give her motive to kill the Council. Soldiers are sworn to give their lives in service, as their commander didn't take the honor of a glorious death from them. Then why did you switch the bodies? The bodies weren't switched. You've made this up. Can you prove the bodies weren't switched, Grand Marshal? There are records in the barracks. Judge, the barracks have become Akiko's own private fiefdom. The Marshals are not loyal to the Syndicate or the gods, they are loyal to her.
Mine is repulsive.
Any proof she can magic up from the barracks can't be trusted. I agree with you, investigator.
Love dies. All that remains are the facts.
Akiko didn't want her troops to die. She knew about the murder and switched them. Can you prove that?
Paradise feels wrong.
Akiko removed 2 prisoners from the barracks prison. Do you have proof they are the murdered guards?
I have a bad feeling about
No, but they
this.
are unaccounted for. They were never logged back into the prison after being removed. Can't even make up a convincing story for her lie.
I don't like this.
The maintenance shed near the council building shows signs of habitation. There are drag marks and human waste inside.
Crime cannot hide.
Akiko stored them in there and switched them out when the time came. Do you have anything else?
Show me your truth.
A damaged sword. The guards were killed with a damaged blade. Damaged blade? The lacerations on their throat were ragged. This indicates a blade with Nixod damage would have caused them. Akiko's sword is battle damaged and would have caused the messy lacerations on the victims. Akiko staged the guard murder and scapegoated Henry. This fits with her plan of faking Henry's escape. What's the grand plan, Love Dies?
Test me.
We've got more case files to go, Judge. What about the blade Henry was found with?
Have a
Henry's blade was a new perfect blade. It doesn't have a serrated edge. It wouldn't have made a ragged cut.
Is this a fact?
Akiko staged the guard murder and scapegoated
I
Henry.
have a bad feeling about this.
Oh, pardon me. She made a mistake or got too cocky though, and didn't use the right blade to kill the guards. Do you have anything else?
Show me your truth.
Alibi broken. So Akiko's alibi has been broken.
Show me your truth.
Oh. Akiko's conviction.
Is this a fact? Or a truth?
So Akiko staged the guard murder and scapegoated Henry. She has a previous conviction. Why else would she have aided in his escape? Anything else?
Show me your truth.
Good work, Love Dies. I consider you truth, yep. So what was that? The truth in this case file sparkles brilliantly. Akiko guilty.
Paradise feels wrong.
Got anything to say about this one, Akiko? I was ordered to kill my troops. I would never do that. Bonds born on the battlefield cannot be broken. That's a lie. She's lying. I switched the guards out for prisoners and killed the Fex. Why didn't you admit to it when you told us about the rest of your involvement? Are you stupid?
Soldiers of honor.
But for all of this, I was a soldier. I will be a soldier until I die. Soldiers always see their mission through. I was not going to have my name further tarnished if you hadn't got the evidence. I'll be executed regardless. Soldiers must maintain their dignity no matter what. The truth becomes clearer. Hot damn. So that's twice. Yeah, let me save. So what's the next case? Ba-da-ba. KHX is missing. Is the Syndicate's master craftsman and designer of the second Holy Seal that protects the Council? He hasn't been seen for a number of days. This one should be easy. While craftsman KHX is missing, was he the victim of a crafted tragedy? He disappeared a number of days ago. Strange for a Syndicate member, but suspicious because he crafted the second Holy Seal. Did someone try to obtain the secret from him? Do you know what happened to KHX? He's dead, lying on the rocks on the coast of the island. Dead? The fangs of death grip this island so tightly. How could this happen? Please review your case file and confirm who you wish to accuse. Yuri! Come on down! I mean, I could also go with Crimson, but I'm almost certain it's Yuri. Yuri also shut down the boat trips, which allowed people to see the body. Did he drag and dump the body? Yeah. So far we have accused 3 people.
Crime cannot hide.
So I believe Yuri is behind the disappearance. Want to save me some trouble here and cooperate, Yuri? I'm not going down without a fight. You need to prove it.
Show me your truth.
Alright. KHX's dead body was clutching Yuri's ring. How do you know it belongs to Yuri?
I have a bad feeling.
Lydia confirmed it. Yuri had apparently lost it. In this case, he lost it in the hand of a murder victim. KHX had it in a death grip. I believed he pulled it off in a struggle when he knew he was going to die. He held onto it in death to give us a clue.
How dare you?
Someone is trying to frame me. They stole my ring and planted it at the scene. Is there any evidence that the ring had been planted? None. The fist was gripping it tightly. If it had been planted, it would have been done before rigor mortis set in.
This is unacceptable.
You people are out of your minds. This wasn't me.
Show me your truth.
The drag marks. There were drag marks leading away from KHX's workshop. I believe Yuri killed him to get the key to the second seal and tried to hide his body. Those could have come from anywhere. This is a farce.
Show me your truth.
Yuri shut down the boat rides around the island on the same day that KHX went missing. Yuri picked a bad place to dump the body and needed to make sure it wouldn't be found. Yuri?
Worthless.
Shutting down the boats is one of my duties. There's nothing out of the ordinary.
Crime is repulsive.
Why do it early? Who cares about the boats? They're only there for citizens to try and block out the... Is that mundanity? Of their existence for a few minutes. I shut them down early, so what? I was just getting work
Show
done.
me your truth.
Like at the moon on a cloudless night. Was this part of your orders as well, Yuri?
Nonsense.
Fine, I got the key for the second seal for her. KHX was an unfortunate casualty.
Achieve perfection.
This is the ravings of someone deceived by a god that's been caught out. We'll get to you later. And you got it by
I will
force.
be on the next council.
It wasn't supposed to be like that. I offered him a council seat and hoped he'd turn. We fought and I smashed him with a tool he had lying around. How'd you get the key from him?
Got nothing on you.
His laptop was unlocked. It wasn't hard to find. I copied the file, dumped his body and left.
I am the leader.
Nonsense.
Finds Yuri guilty.
Yeah. Again. Lady Loved Eyes? Oh yeah. Would you like to save? Yes, I would. So what's next? The second Holy Seal. The second Holy Seal protecting the Council has something to do with the obelisk on the beach, revealing the answer to something in space. What is the second Holy Seal and how was it breached? Take us for a holiday to the land of truth. Let us have cocktails of facts on the beach of justice.
Like this.
With the help of KHX, the Council constructed a puzzle-based monument system on a plateau on a desolate planet outside of our solar system. The door in the council building acts as a portal to this antique part of space.
Investigator is here.
The obelisks on the beach provide the solution to the puzzle and are activated using KHX's key, or Starlight. The key carries a protocol which handshakes with the obelisk nightmare computer. Starlight can crack it. It is a very aesthetic. It's basically, the way the game plays is like Ace Attorney meets Danganronpa. Honestly. This is literally the last thing you do in the game. The last 10 hours of the game have been like running around the island, talking to the different characters and finding collectibles. And also listening to like non-stop bops. It's fucking awesome. Attorney Romper. Please review your case file and confirm who you wish to accuse. Well, I think it's only fair to go with Yuri again. I thought Lydia's kind of... I mean, Lydia's looking a bit sketch. But I would like to go with Yuri again, to be fair. He mentioned the comms blackout, as he had knowledge. Oh yeah, he knows about the secrets of the obelisks. They don't. Like, Lydia doesn't. Can't convict everyone. That's the thing, you probably can. If there's enough evidence.
All that remains are the facts.
I believe Yuri had a plan to get through the seal.
Insufferable.
I thought you were supposed to be an investigation freak. You got nothing on me. Yuri was found guilty of KHX's murder and KHX created the second seal. But I need more than that. Do you have any evidence of him going through the second seal?
Show me your truth.
Logs.
I cannot hide.
The nightmare computer attached to the obelisk shows that Yuri accessed it. This means he knows the secrets of the second holy seal and had the data key from KHX.
Free.
That doesn't prove anything. It doesn't mean I went through the seal.
Show
He's
me
right.
your truth.
His knowledge. Yuri slipped up under questioning and admitted to knowing the details about the second seal. Something he'd only know if he went through the seal. Just using the obelisks doesn't mean you would know what is on the other side of the door in the council building. You would have to step through to find out. That doesn't prove he was in there last night. It doesn't prove that he used the key. Someone could have told him what the inside of the second seal looked like.
Show me your truth.
Space helmet.
I don't like this.
The council have to traverse the plateau in space and use astronaut helmets. To do so, one had been discarded outside the entrance to the second seal.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
The same pink petals that Yuri wears in his hat were found in the same spot.
What?
Is this a joke? Petals? Is that all you've got?
Show me your truth.
I can break Yuri's alibi. Tell me about his alibi. He claims he was in the celebratory gardens directing the ferrywoman. The architect said she saw him earlier in the evening as he left to perform his duties. Do you have anything that contradicts this?
Is this a fact?
Lydia told me that Yuri was unreachable for a period of time around the time of the murder.
Got it.
Yuri claims that that's a byproduct of the bursts from the reality folding drive. There have been instances of that,
The facts and the truth.
at the precise time when the entire council were murdered. A troubling coincidence that points to a truth.
Vile
A
insect.
coincidence proves nothing.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
It doesn't have to. All I have to show is that there is a gap in your alibi. Gaps breed possibility, and there is a possibility that you weren't where you say you were. Your alibi relies on an unprovable coincidence. There were no other reports of communication blackouts, and past occurrences of them are extremely rare. The court agrees. Yuri Knight's alibi is broken.
Show me your truth.
That's everything. Guilty.
Court finds Yuri guilty.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Was this part of your orders, Yuri? Again?
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Does this have anything to do with Carmelina's child? What child?
Don't test me.
The truth lies within her alibi. You need to disprove Carmelina's alibi, investigator. I had nothing to do with the dreadful events of last night. I was at Witness's apartment all night, until we were summoned by Judge for the crisis meeting. That's true. The building logs confirm her entry time at 9 PM and her exit after the murder. But Are you able to disprove it? Witness stepped out onto his balcony for 5 minutes to take a call from Akiko. Carmelina was unaccounted for in those 5 minutes. It takes more than 5 minutes to get to the council building, commit a crime and return, doesn't it? And the building logs would have registered her returning. That's true. When Carmelina architected the island, she constructed a network of trans-dimensional corridors that allow her to move across the island in an instant.
It is cowardly to insinuate, investigator.
That is absolute nonsense. Secret trans-dimensional corridors? Are you serious? Is the truth really hiding in these bizarre facts? Yes.
Paradise feels wrong.
I found Carmelina's son in a hidden vault on the mountain. His name was Deinonegate, and he gave me this key which unlocks the corridors. From this vault, the corridors connect to Witness's apartment and the council building.
Is this a fact? Or a
In the 5 minutes Witness was out on his balcony taking a call, Carmelina could have used a corridor to get to the council building. This is a shocking revelation. Can you prove it? Sally can verify my movements. User LLD. Travel between the exits of these corridors. Oh, there we go. In 0.021% of the time it would take on foot.
Do your job.
This is all a lie the investigator cooked up. I verified Starlight's data. Lady Love Dies is telling the truth. Why not create a corridor straight into the penthouse?
don't like this.
I don't believe you can make a corridor if you don't know the destination. Carmelina has never been to the penthouse, so she couldn't make a corridor to it. There is a corridor leading from outside of the penthouse back to Dainonegate's vault. I believe he inherited his mother's power to make corridors, and escaped back to his room by making a corridor. Never expected anything like this, Love Dies. Carmelina had a window of opportunity and used it to travel via her secret corridors, get Dainonegate and deposit him at the council building. Carmelina went into isolation 25 years ago. Why? No one knows.
Paradise feels wrong.
The child! She claimed it was to work on a new project, but no one in the syndicate ever saw what the result was. I think she had a child in secret. Who's the father? Unknown. This sounds like a conspiracy. Architect Carmelina's alibi is broken. I took Carmelina's pet killer through the seal.
I have a bad feeling about
You took Dainonegate through the seal? Oh, wow. And the rest of the seals. I delivered the killer to the penthouse. Can you prove that? I'm going down anyway. The third seal is a bloodlock. Dainonegate has council blood. How? Carmelina found out Ice Kawami was Henry's father. And got herself pregnant with him. She needed a killer with council blood to get through the third seal. What the fuck?
I beg your pardon?
Nonsense. Lies. She got herself a killer that could bypass the seal.
crime is repulsive.
And the fourth seal? You need to have godliness for that one. She took god flesh from Crying Grudge and fused it to Dainonegate. The barrier opened right up. Ho
I beg your
Oh, Yuri has just crumbled. I did no such thing.
Just me.
What happened after that? The kid was supposed to kill everyone and the second seal would... Ah, the second seal would leave him locked in the penthouse. I waited for him to finish. The council were just coming out of their meditation, so they should have all gone down easy. Then I heard gunshots and the kid came limping out. He created some kind of magic portal in the wall and disappeared. You're certainly cooperative.
I have been chosen.
Been played. Carmelina messed up and now I'm going to get a bullet for it. If I'm going down, so is she. What about Henry? Was he part of the plan? Of course, he was the scapegoat, set up to look like the killer years ago. What about the blood in Henry's stomach? After the kid disappeared, I went in to get blood from the council. I bottled it and made Henry drink it outside. It was supposed to be the perfect cover. I only grabbed a bit of blood, it was everywhere. I don't know what it was, but there was something weird in the shadows of that room. Yuri has confessed and Henry's alibi is broken.
Crime cannot hide.
Anything to say, Carmelina?
This is nonsense.
You sniveling little servants. I'm trying to achieve perfection. I created Perfect 25.
Evidence.
This is how you repay me? You all make me sick. You turn on each other as soon as it aids you.
Love dies. All that remains are the facts.
Did you create a child to kill the council? Don't dare to accuse me, freak. I have nothing to say to you. Jesus. Ba 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 da ba. So Lady Love died. Oh yeah. That's what I say. What's she saying? So who opened the third seal? The third seal is a blood lock coded to the blood of the council members. Need to find out who opened the lock on the night of the murder. Someone breached the third holy seal and took a step away from innocence towards crime. Please bring us a meal of truth so that we may gorge on justice. Lady Love dies. What is the third seal? A blood lock that is coded to council members. To get through it, you either need council blood on your body or a sample to trick the lock. Yuri has already given us a confession. He says he took Dainonagate through the seals. Yuri already has a death sentence for his part in the second seal, and Dainonagate is already dead. Do you believe there is more going on here? Did someone else go through the seal? I mean, I could just say no. Wait, could I... I'm wondering if I could actually accuse Dainonagate. Someone else went through the seal. Yuri testified that Henry was set up as a scapegoat. Will this change your truth? Who went through it? I mostly just want to see if I can. Oh my god, I can. The dude's dead, so... I'm curious how this is gonna work.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
I believe Dainonagate was the one who could get through the coded lock.
Show me your truth.
That does work. So Ice Kawami is Dainonagate's father. He's got council blood.
Show me your truth.
Dainonagate's blood is in the penthouse. He was there last night. Well, this one's easy.
Show me your truth.
Before he killed himself, Dainonagate told me he killed the council. To kill the council, he would have needed to get through the seals.
Show me your truth.
Dainonagate's blood had been used on the third seal lock.
Show me your truth.
No wait, the blood lock registered his blood last night. Yuri confessed that he took Dainonagate through the seals.
Show me your truth.
Henry's blood was logged on the blood lock, but this was clearly planted. This doesn't prove that he went through the lock. George, I think you and I both know that this is bigger than Henry and he's being scapegoated. The truths are strange on this island. I agree.
The court finds Dainonagate guilty.
So this court also finds... Oh, Yuri Knight guilty for his involvement. Well, there's that. Yay, we accused a dead man. Nice. So Lady Love dies while you're in... Oh yeah, I keep forgetting she does this every time. So who breached the fourth holy seal? The fourth holy seal requires godliness to get through. I need to find out how someone tricked the seal. The fourth holy seal lies deep within the dense fog of its abstruse mysteries this island has to offer. What is the fourth holy seals? It requires godliness to pass through. Godliness? How did the council pass through it? Montserrat owned a piece of crying Grudge's flesh in a pendant that would allow him to open the seal. This means that the council can only enter with Montserrat. Yuri has already given us a confession. He says he took Dainonagate through the seals. Yuri already has a death sentence for his part in the second seal, and Dainonagate is already dead. Do you believe there's more going on here? Did someone else go through this seal? No. So we can just go through it. Because we already have a confession.
I don't like this.
No, that matches with what I found. Dainonagate had a strange piece of flesh fused to his body. Just looking at it overwhelmed me with a feeling of cosmic dread.
Test me.
I went to see Crying Grudge. He told me that Carmelina carved a lump of his flesh off.
Paradise feels wrong.
I believe she fused that flesh with Denonagate, creating a killer that could pass through the fourth seal.
Facts and the truth are not the same.
Denonagate's blood is in the penthouse. He was there last night. The bizarre truth. The truth is revealed, the truth is known.
The court finds Yuri and Deinonigate.
Deinonigate. Denonagate. I just go, that's what he called himself, so, you know.
The truth is known.
So there's that. Deinonagate. Alright. So now what is it? What's the next case? Oh, the mystery of the dead killer demon. Demonic invasions occur on most islands and the marshals hunt the demons down. What the hell is one doing inside the council penthouse? You have a case file about a killer demon inside the penthouse. The truth in play grow bizarre like an old tree grows gnarled. A killer demon? What killer demon? I found a dead killer demon inside the council penthouse. There aren't supposed to be any demons on the island. A killer demon in the council penthouse? What was it doing there? It has the blood of several council members on its claws. It was involved in the murder of the council. It appears that it burst out of a hidden security crate and attacked the council. How did it die? Montserrat shot it during the murder. There was a Fucada bullet that came from Montserrat's gun in the killer demon's head. The dark deduction of the dead demon's destruction is for another case file. The truth about where it came from must be dredged from the swamp of mystery first. Oh my god, is this going to be Witness? Yeah, Witness. Finally! Yay!
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
The righteous man transgressed. Witnesses the origin of the killer demon. Laughable. I am a holy man, not a sinner.
Test me.
I found the killer demon along with a demonic containment crate in the penthouse. A demonic containment crate? It is some kind of incarceration device that imprisons a demon with holy restraints. There are bindings and manacles covered in holy wards. These restrained the killer demon and kept it contained. Why? It was likely placed there ahead of time as a means to kill the council.
Show me your truth.
Crime is
The demonology bunker. There is a secret demonology lab hidden within the dead zone. The lock on it is coded to Witness's blood vial. That's an old panic room. I never used it for demonology. Someone has planted that evidence.
I have a bad feeling about
That lab
this.
has the same crates as the one in the penthouse. During the extermination 10 years ago, Witness managed to capture a killer demon and contain it. A heretical accusation. How could I have done that?
Don't like this.
There is a tunnel running from Sam's Bar to the dead zone. Witness has been using it to access the dead zone. Seen by who? A sinner that would besmirch the name of a holy man?
Show me your truth.
The facts and the
So
truth
Carmelina confessed to me that
are not the
Witness
same.
maintained a secret demonology lab on the island in an abandoned bunker. Yay! Lies, lies, lies! This is the persecution of the holy.
Show me your truth.
Paradise feels
Last night at midnight, Witness made a phone call to an unknown number. That number matches the number on a receiver attached to the demonic containment crate inside the penthouse.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The receiver was designed to open the crate when it received a call. This would let the killer demon out, presumably to attack the council. A ridiculous accusation. Why would I want to release a killer demon? Demons are abominations.
Is this a fact or a truth?
Why not explain how the phone number you dialed matches the receiver? I can't explain a lie fabricated by a sinner. Can you prove this accusation? I verified the data by using Witness's personal phone and a comms tower. He made the call and the receiver picked up, unlocking the demonic containment crate.
Show me your truth.
That's everything. But how did the crate get into the penthouse? We'll come to that later.
About this.
duty.
Oof. You've overseen so many wonderful islands. Why turn your back on us now?
Surely this is a joke.
Such is the burden of a martyr. You may think of me as a sinner, but I work for a holy purpose.
I have been bathed in the glory of the gods.
You have all strayed from the path and the gods weep.
Crime is repulsive.
I hope they weep for you as well. What was the play here? The killer demon was placed in the penthouse as a remote weapon. The security crate was hidden in the room. When the killer demon was released, it attacked everyone in the room on sight. That sounds risky. I don't know if it was meant to kill all of the council, just the presence of the killer demon would be enough to scare the council. A dreadful thought, truth. The witness conspiracy. There's evidence pointing... Oh! Pointing to witness masterminding a conspiracy to kill the council. Shit. While you're in here... Oh yeah. The crime to end all crimes. Last night the council were murdered as they birthed the next island through meditation. Was it a power play or killing for kicks? Who did it and why? The crime to end all crimes, the murder in the night, the paradise killer. Who killed the council? The truth is aged like a fine whiskey. How does the whiskey on this island taste? Pour us a glass of truth so we may sip upon a vintage blend of justice. I want to know who held the knife. If a killer was set up by a mastermind, we will deal with that later. I want to know who gripped a knife of murder in their palm of guilt. The jury certified that Henry was set up as a scapegoat. Will this change your truth? Show us the ultimate truth. I mean, it's either Deinonegate or... It's either him, or it's that. It's kind of both. Who killed the council? Deinonegate and the demon. Yeah, the council members were killed by a perfect blade. The killer demon had a perfect knife. Oh, hang on. A knife covered in the council's blood found on Deinonagate's corpse. It's a perfect blade without any nicks or damage. Yeah, I'll go with him. This isn't really going to go anywhere.
Crime cannot